How are we doing, guys? All Leeds TV, Sheffield United 0, Leeds United 1. What a win. What a win and what a week. 9 points out of 9, 3 clean sheets, just unbelievable. You know, I know we haven't been at our absolute best, but today, for that second half, was excellent. You know, I've got to say, that second half performance, I was really proud to see that second half performance. You know, maybe not best with the ball, but the determination, the fight. You know, the ability to turn the game. You know, we started the game poorly, but I'm going to get into that a little bit later on in the review. But let's get straight on with the team we went with today. We went for 3-4-3 today, or what looked like a 3-4-3. So it's Bailey Peacock-Farrell, Pontus, Calvin Phillips, Liam Cooper, and then going across the middle four, if you like, Stuart Dallas right wing back, Matthias Klick, Adam Forshaw in the midfield roles, with Matthias Klick obviously seeming a little bit further advanced and playing a more box-to-box role, but he has to do a lot more defending today. Left wing back, Barry Douglas, right wing, Pablo Hernandez, through the middle, Kemal Roof, left wing, Ezcan Alioski. And we did not start the game well. We had no real control in the midfield for me. You know, I thought we were very much outnumbered. Sheffield United playing that expected 3-5-2 system. And the midfield three of Ollie Norwood, John Fleck and Mark Duffy stretched us a lot. You know, often it was a 3v2 situation. I thought defensively we looked fine. You know, we had that overlap in our favour. You know, 3 against the 2 centre-backs, 3 against the 2 strikers, sorry. And I thought we looked comfortable in that kind of regards. But never really had the control of the game in that midfield for me. And it sort of affected our performance a lot in that first half. In terms of the way that first 10-15 minutes, Sheffield United didn't really create anything clear cut from that right at the start of the game, but we just looked every single time the ball was coming back constantly. I think at times he had 65% possession in that first 15-20 minutes, something that's unheard of for a Marcelo Bielsa team. So, and we like to have the ball, we like to have the feel of the ball and have a lot of possession. You know, in most games it's well above 60% of the ball we're seeing, but I know it's not all about possession, but we just showed how careful, I guess, Sheffield United were being with the ball. You know, they weren't doing anything too daft. They were trying to stop our flow to an extent, and it really worked well that first 15-20 minutes. I think the first chance of the game, really major chance, was probably when David McGoldrick had a really good run. Our midfield didn't really cover very well. Defence didn't push out quickly enough to me, and it was a good save by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. Unfortunately, there was a couple of really poor judgments on corners for me in that first 20-25 minutes. You know, Bailey Peacock-Farrell going for the ball, getting nowhere near it, and presenting possible opportunities to Sheffield United. But luckily, every single time we got the lucky bounce. You know, the ball fell towards and we were able to clear it, or we were able to get enough men in front of the attacker. So it didn't really lead to anything. But yeah, it was a really sort of first 30 minutes. I wasn't really happy with the performance. I've got to be honest. It wasn't really. You know, it started to show the weaknesses that we've seen in the 3-4-3, where we've not been able to get the ball out of the back quickly enough, and we've just not quite gelled in an attacking sense going forward. You know, we've not really had the, you know, in the 4-1-4-1, it's been more Matthias Klick, Sam Saiz, Pablo Hernandez. Everyone's been really certain of their roles, but it just looks like what it has done when we played a back three. But we did create a really good chance just before half time. Barry Douglas corner, great save off the keeper. You know, Apo Halm, who did come on for Liam Cooper, who got injured. I think he came off after 25 minutes. So again, that's a blow at the back. But Apo Halm came on. Good save off the keeper. Got a good connection on it, and just missed that chance. Didn't really create anything after that. A couple of slight penalty appeals. I wasn't really having any of them, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I didn't really think. There was maybe one later on in the first half, but there's nothing really there to say definite penalty. Maybe that's controversial. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I'm being too harsh on us there. Then we have a major problem as well. A chance for Sheffield United. Cross comes into the box. Ollie Norwood makes a lovely little run towards the right wing. Ball comes in, and Billy Sharp's free on the back post, and he misses the opportunity. I mean, we got away with that one a little bit. We didn't defend that one well at all. The second half, we see that change. We see that change I think everyone wanted. Ezcan Alioski coming off, Jack Clark coming on, and straight away we felt more energetic. We had more of a threat from that left-hand side. You know, it was another ineffective Ezcan Alioski performance to me. You know, in an attacking sense, certainly. Defensively, he did his job as usual. But going forward, we did not see enough from him. When you're playing a 3-4-3, you need your 3 attackers to be on it, and he wasn't on it, Ezcan Alioski. Jack Clark came on straight away. He was constantly looking to cut in on that right-hand side and take on his full-back and cause problems for him. And I felt he did that really well. So going into that second half, we start to create chances, more and more chances. Matthias Klick goes on a lovely run, just wide. I mean, it was like that off finding the top right corner. I mean, the keeper, I thought, was really, really cocky there, to be honest with you. I think he thought I was going flying over. And if that had gone in, he looked daft anyway, because we scored later on in the game, but my word, if that had gone in as well. But he got away with that one, I guess. Then Kemal Roof crossed into the box. I mean, Stuart Dowles' delivery, something we're going to pick on today, was absolutely superb, I thought, for most of the game. He created 2 really good chances, and there's one particular in that second half. Kemal Roof, header, just flashed wide. Unlucky there as well. Matthew's Click again involved in another one where he beat, I think, 4 players. Honestly, he just dribbled. It must have been 4 players he got the dribble past and then released a shot, and it's another good save off the keeper. We were starting to create chances. Sheffield United did have one, slightly against the run of play, but poor off ourselves, where Apo Halm just completely hit his clearance, and it falls to David McGoldrick. It's a good save in the end. Bailey got foul, but his positioning there was a little bit, I don't know, for that, but he recovers well. It's a good save and an important save. You know, it's as much as maybe being critical a little bit of Bailey got foul. He's made 2 crucial saves. His shot stopping is good. You know, that's something no one can deny. The vast majority of the season, his shot stopping has been good, but he does have little moments of clumsiness, and we saw that a little bit today. We saw the good and bad of Bailey got foul. But then let's go on to the goal. You know, in terms of chances, we must have had 3 good chances there for me in that second half, and then we got ourselves the goal. Dean Henson taking too long on the ball, taking too long to get the ball out, looking for the angle of the left back, didn't come, and Jack Clark read it brilliantly. I thought Jack Clark put some brilliant pressure on the keeper, and then what I don't think is going to get enough praise is the ball over to Pablo Hernandez. It's not just a clear, just pass it along the floor, and it's a goal. He had to chip that, get that spot on, that pass to Pablo Hernandez. You know, even if it's an open goal, he still has to get that pass spot on, and the composure from the young man was absolutely unbelievable. You know, I think a lot of players would have panicked in that situation or would have gone for a goal themselves. He didn't. He saw that run of Pablo Hernandez, and Pablo, first touch finish, it's a great goal, really. From our point of view, the composure we showed, maybe we got gifted it a little bit, but we deserved that for the way we pressed. And I thought in the second half, we pressed a lot better. You know, we were a lot more aggressive, I felt, in that second half. It was a lot more of a Yorkshire derby, I felt, from our side in that second half. There was some massive challenges going on both sides. It's a proper derby. You know, especially, you know, it's what you want to see. Just challenges going in, flying in, studs up, everything. It was just, don't get me wrong, David McGoldrick probably should have been sent off for one off Matthew's Click. I thought at the time it was an appalling challenge. He got away with it. We won. I don't really care now, but that was a shocking challenge. But it was good to see. John Fleck, Adam Forshaw constantly taking each other out. It was a proper derby. You know, and I think something we're not being given enough praise for is we've stood up to those physical tests. You know, it's a lot of the perception, I think, of Leeds has got all technical players, Matthew's Click, Samuel Saiz, Pablo Hernandez, who don't want to get involved in the physical side of the game. But we certainly saw Matthew's Click, Pablo Hernandez, that they are more than willing to do that if necessary, and that shows another angle to our game, another aspect of our game. In terms of after that, when we got the goal, 10 minutes to go, Conor Washington, you know, we were a bit panicked those sort of last 5 minutes or so. Sometimes when we had a chance to get the ball out, we tried to be a little bit too clever, looking to start a counter-attack rather than getting the ball out, especially in some of the positions we were in. But yeah, Conor Washington had a great chance. No, he didn't. He didn't have a good chance. It was a fantastic bit of work off Conor Washington. Overhead kick, hit the bar. We got away with it a little bit. We cleared it. But for me, all in all, I felt we deserved it today. I really did feel we deserved it. You know, the first half wasn't great off ourselves, but we restricted them. Second half, we saw a lot more of what we've seen of Leeds. Crisp passing, getting the ball forward, and we just looked so much more fluent in when we made the changes. You know, especially that front three looks a lot more fluent for me. It's just everything seems to happen a little bit quicker, and we seem to be a lot more certain about what we're trying to do, where everyone was going to be, the positional movements, everything. The front three was rotating positions. Sometimes we saw Pablo going through the middle, Kemal to the right, Kemal to the left. Jack Clark was actually on the right hand side when he got the assist. But that's what you want to see. For me, man of the match today, I'm going to go Pablo Hernandez. Maybe not his absolute finest performance today, but it was more than willing to get into the physical side of the game. Covered Stuart Dallas brilliantly for most of the game for me. Got himself another goal. I mean, his passing, I thought his passing was absolutely exceptional throughout the game. He was just threading through balls, just starting every single attack was starting off Pablo Hernandez. He was coming from deep, he was going to the centre, he was moving around, he was everything was going through Pablo Hernandez for me on the day, and for me, he was my man of the match today. I think defensively, there was a lot of candidates there. Obviously, Pontus Jansson, I thought in that last 5 minutes was an absolute man mountain, as always, as he always is in those situations. So calm, you know, in terms of he knows what he needs to do. He does not panic. He just, if he has to put his head on it, he puts his head on it, and he led. I thought today. I thought he led that back three really well in those last 5 minutes or so. Barry Douglas again, nice and solid, but some really good performances. As a team, it was more of a team performance today. As much as I thought Pablo was the star man, team performance was excellent. And yeah, it's 3 clean sheets, 3 wins, 9 points out of 9, and that's really what promotion winners do. You know, I'm reluctant to sort of talk about promotion. I've not really spoken about it much in sort of my reviews and that lot, because it's still very early on in the season. But that is what promotion teams do: win games like that. You know, we had a disappointing one going into the international break against West Brom. You've wondered how much it would affect us, having to sort of live on 2 weeks with that result. But we did fine. You know, we've done fine. You know, we've maybe not been at our best, Bristol City and Reading, but today we've come up against a team great going forward, plenty of threats, but we got ourselves the win. Superb win, and wow, I can breathe again. It's nothing. We don't do it the easy way. Penalty save Tuesday night, one off the crossbar tonight. Today we get ourselves the win. I've been Oscar Marriott. Make sure you check out Conor's review of the game and Joe's review of the game. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more videos to come up for you as well. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.